guys, it's Jeff Chan from MMA Traded. I'm here at Glory Martial Arts with Bulat. He is a Russian professional Sambo fighter. It's really cool and it's very even because he's been training 16 years Sambo and I've been training martial arts in general for 16 years. He's a pro fighter, I'm a pro fighter, both kind of retired. He's 155, I'm also 155, and today we're gonna just have some fun, showcase the art of Sambo. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So it's quite obvious, but in case you didn't know, we were barely touching each other with the strikes, but going hard in the grappling. Bulat quickly changes levels and shoots for the body lock. Bulat lets go of the underhook and headlocks me, snapping my head down and then grabbing my right leg with his left arm, transitioning into a single leg takedown. He lifts my leg up high, but I jumped to avoid the sweep. I jumped too early and ended up falling on my back. From here, I turned to my left hip, posted on his head and technical lifted to stand back up. Then I immediately shot from my double leg to catch him off guard. As I postured up to punch, Bulat also did a technical lift to stand up. And a beautiful knee tap here. Standing in southpaw stance, he lunges forward with his right leg, posts on my chest with his left arm as he grabs my lead leg with his right arm and drives forward, literally throwing me into the air. I stepped both of my feet on each side of his hips and performed a rhino kick to create space and technical stand up. Bulat ties up with the under and over position again, and on the overhook side, he steps his right leg around my left leg and performs a suplex. He throws me right over his shoulder. I quickly posted on my right arm and sat up and did a technical lift to stand back up. I switched to southpaw and shot for my double leg again, but I fell into his guard. I stood up to ground and pound, and Bulat inverts into the K guard and catches me with an inverted triangle. He had a very tight squeeze and I tapped. Make sure to follow Bulat on his YouTube channel and Instagram. I have added the links to the description box below. We reset and he gets me again with that same knee tap. This time I transitioned into the K guard and started attacking for a knee bar. Bulat was doing a great job at squeezing his legs together and preventing any leg locks. So instead, I ditched the leg locks and transitioned into side control, followed by mount. And that's the end of round one.
Good submission.
Bulat throws an overhand as he shifts into southpaw and into a double leg. I tried my very best to sprawl and defend the takedown, but he was relentless with his forward drive and cutting his angles and scores a beautiful takedown. As I was falling, I posted on my arm, sat up and into a headlock. Expecting him to take my back, I got to my knees and performed a Granby roll, attacking for another knee bar. He does a great job at kicking my arms with his other leg, but with some patience, I eventually got the tap.
Good double.
We reset, and he shoots for another double leg, but I sprawled. And then he quickly transitions into the over and under position, and judo throws me over his shoulder. I quickly kicked off the wall to bump him over and off balance him, and I was able to get back to my feet. As soon as I threw a kick, he went for another takedown, driving me against the wall. Before we started our rounds, he told me he has a Khabib style. And man, he really does.
Tell him to move over there.
Yeah. I didn't want you to step on the phone and keys and stuff.
Because the wall was not matted up, we decided to move to the other side of the room. So I was defending his takedown against the wall with my left arm overhook, which means he had his right arm underhook. And it was a battle of who had the control with his left arm versus my right arm. I eventually got control of his left elbow and went for a head and arm throw by pulling his left arm into my hips and kicking out his left leg as I applied shoulder pressure with my left overhook. And that was the end of round 2. Round 3, I put on the gi, so now we both can grab each other with grips. It makes it much easier to throw when you can grab the lapel. Bulat ties up with me as usual and attempts a judo throw. I defended it, then let my guard down, and that's when he went for it again, tossing me over his shoulder. Then I made the silly mistake of leaving my arm there for him to armbar.
No, that's beautiful. Highlight right there.
We reset, and I shot for the same double leg takedown. Bulat gives up his back to get on his force. I then sunk in my hooks, rolled to my left shoulder, and took his back. I was trying to go for the bow and arrow choke, but realized in Sambo there are no pants to grab. This is what I was trying to do. So instead, I tried to transition into back mount, but he turned into me, putting me into full mount. I did some ground and pound, but that's not the point of the video, so I attempted a cross choke, which he defended, then I transitioned into an armbar.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bulat did a great job at defending and scrambled to his knees. I felt I was losing the arm, so I transitioned into the triangle, then back to an armbar, but this time I completely lost the arm.
Wow.
From open guard, I got my Delahiva hook with my left leg and swept him to my left and attempted a Berimbolo to take his back. This is what it was supposed to look like. I was unable to take his back, but I was able to scramble to my knees and get on top. From there, I worked some more ground and pound and was about to attempt another armbar again until the bell rang.
Thank you.